some machines of high technology so that we can have that leather. There is some leather that I saw from Italy. It was as soft as a cloth, and I still wish to have that quality. And now that you're here, please, you're going to guide us how we should achieve that. And I always ask Lori, why don't we reach there? Why don't we reach there? But I think he also needs to have a big team that has research here and there like you to guide him. And now that you're here, we are so grateful. This factory was started by the President, His Excellency the President of the Republic of Uganda, with majorly 3 objectives. The first objective was to add value to leather, and the second objective was to substitute the importation of leather products in the country, and the third objective was to promote exports in the country of leather products. So as you've moved around, really, you think about it. If we were the ones, would you buy our leather? That's what I want you to guide us in. Would you buy our leather? Because if you as Africans don't buy our leather, then what are we producing for? Are we going to promote export of these leather products that we are producing here or not? That's what I'm expecting from you as a team, from COMESA here today. It's not just a matter of hosting you or you visiting us, but we want to learn from each other. Because I'm seeing here countries that are more superior into leather industry, like Ethiopia, because I went to Ethiopia, I know what it means. Like Kenya, I've never visited your industries, but I hear you are advanced, more advanced than us. So we want some knowledge from you. How can we make it? If this was the only industry for you, for example, now put yourselves in the shoes of Kawumu. Would you sell, would you export this leather that you saw here or not? Because if we don't learn from you, if we don't learn from any mistakes that we've made, then we don't make it. So I am so very grateful that you're here because we expect a lot from you. As Kawumu, you see this tannery is employing so many young people here, and we are expecting to employ more young people as an objective also of the President. And we are going to start building our shoemaking factory. But we are not going to outcompete our private sector because I know the demand, if quality is guaranteed, the demand is always there. Is always there. Even if we supply on our market in shoes here, mostly for security, it is enough to sustain. If we can sustain it, you can also come in as private sector and you supply that demand. So as Kawumu, we are very grateful to host you.
Uganda by 1998 had only 2 tanneries privately owned. One was in Jinja, another one is in Masaka. We started that advocacy role, and we're happy that today we have 8 tanneries, including a government-owned tannery that is here. We assure you, Madam State House Comptroller, that all the tanners are not in here for competition. We are ready to cooperate, complement, and collaborate with you. We know leather business is going through a very challenging moment, but as private players, of course with the support of the government, that will be history in the near future. What does ALPI do? ALPI is under COMESA, and Uganda has been a member state for the many years ALPI has been in existence. We subscribe annually, and we are good subscribers, and we thank the government for that. So what does ALPI do? Right in the beginning, we knew that all the member states have got some challenges here and there in their leather business. The leather industry, by the time we started, was nowhere next to value addition. It was just raw export. And through the member states, using the focal points like Dr. Joshua Mutandi, we introduced what we call the value chain strategies. And I'm happy to report that all the member states have got the leather value chain strategies, including Uganda. Uganda alone was first in 2015. And very soon, we are reviewing the strategy as well, so that it can test whatever that is happening in the industry. Madam State House Comptroller, We assure you, if the government looks at that strategy, especially the recommendations, have it implemented, the sector in Uganda to be another thing to talk about. Because it talks from wherever the farmer starts the business to the end result of the product. So all that is highly captured. So we are requesting you, Madam House Comptroller, to ensure that you talk to whoever that is in the line of that strategy, to see that to have it implemented. I might say this because I'm before the big people before me, that the leather industry is ready, if given tender, supply security boots to any agency in the country. We are assuring the government of Uganda as LP that we shall keep on doing research on the leather industry. I've seen the leather that you're producing, and I think if the government continues in that line, please, let's join you so that we can learn from you. We need to learn from you. Don't block us from learning from you.
We have been subscribing to African Leather and Leather Products Institute, which has its headquarters in Addis Ababa, for quite some time. Since it started, Uganda has been a member. Madam, the members that we have here are from different countries. We have Ethiopia, which hosts the Secretariat. We have Kenya. We have Rwanda. We have Burundi. We have Zambia. We have Zimbabwe. We have Sudan. And Eritrea. These members, and Malawi. COMESA Leather and Leather Products Institute, that is structured by the board. Every year they host a board of directors meeting, and then also the regional consultative forum. This year, they requested Uganda to host, and the government accepted host.
So I'm very much impressed to see such a nice setup, the layout, including the layout, and properly for the production, the chemical store, and the line you are managing the waste separately from line, all setup is properly designed. So I am proud of as a region technologist. A bit advancement is seen in Ethiopia, as you said, but in Ethiopia, a very critical element in the process is missed. I have seen here the green fleshing. Green fleshing had more values on the yield area. So thank you. We have to learn from this also. Again, we have to revise our process. The other process I have seen as a technologist is there is so many things we can improve and we can see together. So we can grow together, we can be competitive together. Thank you very much.
First of all, we are so grateful, Madam, for this local initiative that has been established through State House. And like others have said, I think this is what we need to see, even in many other countries where we are able to see a lot of effort from government. Of course, Ethiopia has demonstrated, and Uganda is now demonstrating, and we hope it goes on even in many other countries.
Sana gwako umwana w'umuduka.
I've heard of COMESA. We want to appreciate you for integrating so as we can, as
my staff who is behind me in my success. Mr. Eliza is a human resource manager, and Mr. Picos, the maintenance manager, and Mr. Amon, the chief chemist. So these are the people I'm very happy to introduce in front of you.
Thank you. It is, sorry we are taking long, but it is lunchtime now. I am going to request of Madam Controller kindly, let's get up and go.
Yes.